Hey, what's good, dog? Welcome back to Newsmin, the show where we talk about multiple things because there's just too much stuff going on right now for me to make one single video about each of them. Now, today I am so excited to be talking about our top stories for this week. For once, the internet has been crazy, okay? So to start us off, we're going to be talking about Vaush leaking his Prano folder. Now, a funny and quirky fact about Vaush, he is really into horses. He wants to frick a horse, and he wants a horse to frick him. He even did a smash or pass of all the Pokemon where he smashed or passed the bloody horses. But at the same time, he's a leftist content creator streamer that likes to criticize other people for being degenerates, which is very ironic. So with that being said, peep this clip.
You can see this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
Now, obviously, I can't show you what's exactly in the folder. If you go deep enough on 4chan, then you can find a raw image of the clip. Because the thing is, this folder that he shows is illegal. Because what's been described to me, I personally have not seen a high-quality rendition of the image or video of this, so I can't really see for myself. It's a folder full of horse, furry prawn, child prawn, all of that stuff. Children getting fricked by horses, something like that. So yeah, Vaush will have to serve the rest of his life not only in a prison, most likely, but also being clowned on for this one clip. He will never be able to criticize anyone ever again and call them a degenerate because he's probably 10 times worse.
Stuff is this or that, okay? I'll make it clear. You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman as a horse. This isn't a secret. Let's talk to a therapist. Well, why do you want to be the horse, Vaush? Because then I'd have a giant dick. Okay, couldn't you have a big dick the other way? Well, yeah, I could. Like, yeah, I could have a big dick hypothetically in any variety of scenarios, but then it wouldn't really be a horse dick. Well, you could be a human with a horse dick. Yes, but then I wouldn't have that powerful stallion energy using it. There you go. That's it. That's the whole thing.
But yeah, there's all sorts of clips that you can find of Vaush out there on the internet where he advocates for the most degenerate and gnarly things. Like there was one clip I saw recently where he was just saying like he sees no reason why child prawn should be illegal. Like what? So that's exhibit A. But yeah, that's the thick of what's going on with Vaush right now. Our next story is about the Apple Vision Pro and its release to the public. Now, VR headsets have been very popular for almost a decade now. And with each release by each company getting into the VR scene, it has been getting more epic each year. But then suddenly we hear a strange figure in the shadows go, "Hold my apple juice," and you look over and it's Apple, the tech company. They have the Apple Vision Pro, and it is the best VR headset that we have ever seen, probably. And given its price of over $3,000, you would think that's a ripoff. There's no way I'm spending that much money on a VR headset when I can just get an Oculus Quest 2 or 3. But what we have seen is that the Apple Vision Pro is some of the most revolutionary VR technology that we have seen since like a while ago. If you want to know more about the specifics of what the Apple Vision Pro can do, then you can look up other videos. I'm not here talking about that. What I am talking about is the fact that people are taking these out in public and they're wearing them at restaurants, on the street, all of that stuff. It's weird. I'm sure you've seen this meme, and yeah, it's kind of funny. And yeah, that's not even an Apple Vision Pro, that's a Quest 3, but still, same thing. People are bringing their headsets out in the public. Look at these two dudes, like this has to be a skit, right? They're eating at a restaurant with the Vision Pros on. They're not even talking. What's the point of them being out at a restaurant? They could have just gotten Uber Eats and then watched a movie at their house, like what? And look at this guy getting immersed into the future, the robot dog thing and the Vision and like what's going on? And then of course there's this viral clip of the dude coming out of the Cybertruck because that's also something you can buy now. So imagine having a Cybertruck and an Apple Vision Pro and just chilling, and then here's Andrew Tate for some reason.
Oh, the world's so fucked.
And yes, you guessed it, The Simpsons did predict this already. I think a lot of people predicted that this would happen and that this would be our reality. People escaping into virtual reality in the real world, going outside with the VR headsets on. It sounded so dystopian, but it's happening. We are slowly turning into a dystopia by the second. Maybe we're already in a dystopia, who knows? The fact of the matter is this. It's only going to get worse from here. Or maybe there will be some benefits to this. This is only the beginning. Maybe I'm criticizing this a little bit too harshly. Would I want an Apple Vision Pro? Yes, but I'm not spending that much for it. I think this is really, really cool, but at the end of the day, this is just like, we're advancing way too quickly. That's all I'm saying. Next up, we have Drake's Meat. Now, there's at least like 5 big rappers every single year that get their like nudes leaked and stuff. So it was only a matter of time until the biggest rapper of today's age has his meat leaked. Now, again, I can't show the actual video. If you really, really want to find it, you can scroll through Twitter. You can find people in the replies sending the original video and stuff if you really want to see it. But when this thing first leaked, I came home from school. I'm looking on Twitter. I see that Drizzy is trending. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And so I click on it, and people are talking about Drake's nudes. And I'm like, what? Drake got his nudes leaked? Oh, I want to see that schlong. Because I watched like a podcast clip of like this dude, and he said that he saw a leaked video or picture of Drake's meat and stuff. I don't remember who it was. And he was saying like, the dude's packing a missile, you know? And I'm like, wow, is it really that big? I mean, like, I know he's black and black people have giant schlongs, but is Drake that special? Mm-hmm. And so now I'm given the opportunity to finally see it for myself, as well as millions of other people. And when I saw it, people weren't lying when they said that it was mostly flaccid and wiggly. Even as it was flaccid, I was kind of disappointed. Like, it just looked average, you know? It looked like half erect, and it's just about what you'd expect on any other white person, you know? And so I want to see a video of it completely hard. Drake, send a video on your Twitter publicly of your hard meat, okay? Is it really 12 inches, just like Jason Love that fricked Adam 22's wife? Here on the Professor Teague's channel, we love comparing pee-pee sizes, and we love black men and their schlongs. But yeah, in conclusion, people are saying that Drake's meat was big. I don't think so. I think it's average. Maybe for a white person is pushing it. Average for a black person. He's average. And like I said, I need to see it hard. We need to see it hard, and then we'll know for sure. Yeah, I say, I wasn't hiding my meat from the world. I was hiding the world from it. Champagne Pappy. Now, for our final story, I'm going to talk about this really, really quick. GradeAUnderA is a classic edgy YouTuber from the 2015 to 2017 era of edgy YouTubers. I'd be putting a lot of faith into my viewers right now if I just said, oh, you guys already know who GradeAUnderA is, because you guys are too young to remember this dude. I'm barely old enough to remember this dude. I remember hearing about this dude, like, way after his prime, and I learned about him, like, that's very interesting. But today, he's gotten into some drama, okay? He posted this tweet on Twitter where he says that he made 40 brand new videos, and he's going to be uploading them back to back very, very soon. And so he shared a little, like, reel of a bunch of highlights from these videos for all to see. So some people were hyped, like this person. GradeAUnderA cooking up a glorious return to YouTube over the last 2 years. But then there are others that are really, really mad while looking at these clips. And so we have this person whose tweet went semi-viral. You may look at this image and go, wow, GradeAUnderA's content aged pretty poorly. You would be wrong, because this is a screenshot from a new video he's uploading in mother heckin' 2024, bro. And so for context, this clip, it consists of him complaining about pronouns. And so you got the they, thems, and the zers and stuff. But yeah, out of the blue, we have a trans person that's like, I'm trans, he gets the pass. But then we get this person quote tweeting it, and they're like, revoking any passes giving GradeAUnderA freedom to make fun of any communities as he is a washed bum. Which is just factually incorrect, because there's a lot of people that are hyped for his return. His actual video got a decent amount of views and a decent amount of likes, while you're on Twitter complaining, getting just a portion of that, except for the first person that tweeted and complained about it. Their tweet got more likes than GradeA's actual YouTube video. But regardless, he is not washed. These videos will be popping off for the next few months, like, I promise you. He's gonna give all the based opinions that are gonna make all the feminists soil their panties. And there's nothing you can do about it, because what are you gonna do, get him banned from the platform? No, because this dude is fair game when it comes to criticizing people. He criticizes the wokies, the bloody rightoids. He criticizes everyone that needs criticizing. Well, let's read one last tweet. Here's another trans person. GradeAUnderA is back, and he's got a bunch of videos to upload. I'm really excited. But I've noticed 2 of them are trans-related, and I'm really worried because I love Grade. So I just hope he isn't transphobic. Well, of course he's getting transphobic. You see, the thing is with GradeA, he used to be an LGBT supporter back in the day, but now he's not, as we're seeing from this, okay? But for a very important reason. It's because the LGBTs, they're actually going insane. They are some of the most egotistical people in all of society when it comes to being a part of a big community, you feel me? In fact, I'd go as far as saying that the community has been falling apart for the past 2 years. They have gone so schizo, so parasocial when it comes to like beefing with other people on the internet and in real life. Some of them are lucky enough to become self-aware and then kind of distance themselves from the community and just do their own thing. While on the other side of it, the people that were never a part of the community that noticed all of this hate being spread everywhere, pretty much me, I'm a part of that equation, we're sitting back and we're laughing. Look at you guys. You have some of the most toxic people and the most toxic community in modern society. And you're failing. You're losing support. Your community is dying. All because you couldn't keep your sanity together. All because you decided to build the modern kind of pedestal of your community on hate. While you play the victim card and you're like, oh, you're attacking me because I'm gay and trans. What the frick is wrong with you? Well, you do the exact same thing. You're attacking other people for being white and straight when those things are completely not related. And you fail to accept criticism and fail to become self-aware, unlike some of the other people in the community that do become self-aware and then they realize their mistakes and then they distance themselves from you. You are losing, if not already lost. The LGBTQIEP plus Pro Max community is no longer supported by me, a lot of my friends, not by my brother who is actually gay, because what this community has become is the epicenter of all mental illness. And if you are gay, trans, or any of the sorts, then you can not associate with this community and you're fine, okay? Because the LGBTs is different from just a gay person or a trans person, you know? You don't have to associate with these people anymore, okay? You can be a normal person. You don't have to be toxic like them. I hope you understand what I'm saying, okay? I haven't been on the trans slander in a while, and so since this popped up, I just wanted to give my thoughts about it after all this time. It's so glorious to see that me and my people are winning. We have deconstructed so many pillars of this community, and it's glorious because it's just like the most toxic thing ever. You can be gay without feeling like you're above everyone and that everyone else is subhuman. You know what I'm saying? Well, that concludes it for this episode of News Min. I got very schizophrenic in the last bit of this video. So, yeah, we're just gonna end this off. Sub to the second channel, follow the Rumble, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, and join the Discord server. Follow other social media. Bye-bye.